Been pretty awkward.
This is another.
Here we go. Here's a great Doyle scene. A lot of people like this.
This was, I think, one of my brother's favorite parts. For the simple fact that he drinks it.
And doesn't put the cap back on.
Doesn't put the cap back on. Sets the cap on the table and leaves.
And of course he can't hear anything we were saying, but I don't think he would have said anything
anyway.
if he did have the earphones off.
And so there I am with a St. Louis Cardinals shirt and a Detroit hat.
Right. Hey, here's my one of my favorite shirts I got in Italy. Here's where we had to incorporate Richard a little bit more, so everybody would still watch the show if they only liked Richard.
But that's not the case.
Mason's looking fly with his faux hawk, which he wore for like 3 days.
Which I miss, actually.
No, I like that.
I did too.
You should talk to Mason and get that back.
And
we really had no idea what Jared was going to say here. We were pretty excited when we got it because we thought it was pretty funny. I told him to definitely send us a video now because he had just shaved his head, and I thought he looked a little ridiculous. So I told him to send it.
Honestly, I think the funniest part, and it's nothing that we've actually even brought it up in this, but you could definitely tell we're watching it on YouTube.
Right, exactly.
Like it's a video email. No.
Yeah,
just type in Jared Speaks on YouTube and you'll probably watch this.
We had to get this on YouTube. Mason had a really good idea to get a phone call here and
just leave.
A lot of people liked that. We didn't really. That was a little improv by Mason. I was pretty proud of him for that because a lot of people liked that. And then we decided to just have me leave too.
Right at the, pretty much right at the very end. Matt sticks around a little longer, but then ultimately.
It's actually, if you really listen to it, it's a good part for me to leave because he started talking about getting his hair cut or something, and it was really. I want to hear let's listen to what he says.
You're probably wondering, hey, where's your hair, Richard? I know you really like your long and beautiful hair, but what happened? Me and some guys are partying, and I ended up passing out first.
I think you look at the camera again, and then you leave. Yeah.
He said I was at a party and I was slamming it, so I was like, I gotta get out of here.
Those guys are
There's
hilarious.
a good zoom in by Dave, was the cameraman here. Good zoom in to have a good shot
just to make sure you knew it was him.
Richard's bald head. He misses us a ton.
But
then of course he's got the awesome ringtone.
Yeah, the ringtone was actually my favorite part of the whole
thing. Not like it was last year, but I want it to work. I want this to be fun, so. Okay, I gotta go. It's my mom. See you guys.
Oh, that song. God, we hear that way too often. This took 30 takes.
You could probably, if you watch in the deleted scenes, just look at the clock. You'll see a time frame of maybe an hour and a half pass.
Dave and I had a few beers before we did this, so we were trying to just relax and do the dorms.
It's about 2 in the morning.
We realized it is 2 in the morning if you look at the clock. We realized that my God, we couldn't look at right here. We're not looking at each other.
I'm looking at his shoulder,
and I'm looking at Dave's chest, which is where I usually look.
Yeah.
But that's where we had to look because we would keep laughing at each other if we made eye contact. We'd just laugh. And if you watch the bloopers again that are on YouTube,
Doyle was filming this. I felt bad for him because he had to be getting frustrated.
Ridiculous.
This took me several takes because this was the same night. I don't think, did we have a script for this? I didn't think.
Yeah, I just told you to at least incorporate the day after tomorrow. This a lot of people liked. This is Matt and Dave at their best.
Now, this took
even more takes.
Even more takes. 3 times the amount of time. Anything. This took forever. I think when we left, I had 14 miles in my car. When we came back, I had like 150.
Really, we didn't realize that this is what we wanted to look like when we first did it.
No, it was.
We just wanted to get. It was actually just supposed to be Dave singing.
Yes. Originally, it was just Matt would have been holding the camera in the passenger seat, and it was just going to be me driving to the store to get that stuff. And then we decided to do that previous scene where I was asking if Matt wanted to tag along with me to go somewhere, and so that's where we ended up going with this. So we just put the camera on the dash, and
a lot of a lot of people see. This is where Doyle helped and
Yeah.
said it would be a really good idea if you cut away and then brought back us both singing.
Exactly, and I thought the song would be funny because I knew a lot of people who would watch the show who had hung out with me over the summer. For whatever reason, the song was always on in my car and on work, and like we actually would dance to it and like point at each other with the "You Can Dance." So it's kind of like a little tribute thing to people like who I'd hang out with and I knew like the show.
Some people didn't realize that was me laughing, but like we wanted me to be laughing.
Yeah.
In those scenes because I was laughing.
And when I was saying there that we were lost, we didn't know where we were. We were actually lost.
We really were lost.
We had no idea where we were.
We did this about
2 minutes
later.
before we put it up
Right.
online.
Right. Yeah, that is what we did. But yeah, that's really what we did. We wanted to get the episode done, so it's actually almost over. I'm kind of bummed.
Yeah, part 1 is almost over. There's 2 parts to this.
It's almost over. It's almost ended, Dave. Come on, how many times have you watched The Dorms?
Couple.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, because we're doing it on Windows Media. We're not watching it on there.
No.
I thought this was
Yeah, it's
really long.
almost
I was
over.
wondering why there had been a pause. We just been talking for like 14 minutes.
Here's what I know my family liked the most about Doyle, and actually about the whole episode, was this part, which I wrote. Thought that it would
I like
be
my
really
scaredness.
funny. Yeah.
Whoa! Almost does. That is so funny.
It is really funny. And again, we end the episode with the door slam.
As I think we have done with... I know.
A lot of doors closing in.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Associate
There you
producer
have it.
Jared Schneider. Story editor Matt Shed. Dave
But
Brinkmeyer.
We have an awesome episode coming up for you guys, and really it'll be like, I would say only a couple days from now.
Assuming this is put up today.
Right.
Hopefully so.
Hopefully
Brandon
so.
Murphy, I love you.
We decided to get a lot of our friends on
Mindy
this.
Fishbeck.
All these people that you see on this screen right now are
Friends of ours.
big fans that really appreciate the hard work we do. A lot of special thanks. Hey,
Jen, Whitney,
Of course, a special thanks to my mother.
Katie.
No, Katie is not
Zoe.
my mother.
Katie is not my mother. Joe Yoko is a creepy guy I used to work with. Adam Wainwright is my lover.
Oh, he's mine too. Debbie Shed, there's my mother. Ryan Lum, my best friend. And
Kate Bliss, because...
saying, and here's the ending to our wonderful show.
Thank you, everybody.
Love you guys. Toast Productions. Just had to say it. But thank you guys a lot for watching this. We will probably bring commentary to the next episode after a couple weeks after we put it up. But
Yeah, let us know what you think about this. If you think this is a good idea, we may not even care. We might do it anyway. But if you're mean about it, maybe we'll change our minds. Try something else.
All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy your day.
Bye-bye.